Bobby's also finding the Kolpin way of life pretty strange. Back from his 15-hour shift, Harold has to make his own dinner and eat alone.
I think Harold has lost his way, given up his own personality even just to please her. Has Jackie influenced you with being a vegetarian?
Oh, I think it's probably 100%.
Maybe meat once a week wouldn't be so bad for you just to have.
I don't think it's going to happen in Jackie's house.
Well, it's your house too, though.
In Kentucky, as usual, Cody is fighting with Austin, and Jackie is struggling to break it up.
Rick, I need you to take him off him.
Cody. Oh.
I've noticed that Cody, if he doesn't like what somebody's doing, immediately he feels like he can jump right in with force. So I think that's coming from the spanking.
I don't think it's good for kids to grow up learning that that's how they should deal with problems, is, to be stronger, to show more.
But sometimes if you tell a kid, go to the room, they don't go, you tell them, okay, then I'm not going to let you go hunting tomorrow, and they start throwing things and breaking things, it ends up having to spank.
If they were doing something I didn't like, I would lead them in a different direction.
Sometimes I think it's unnecessary evil.
My mom will whoop us, she won't. That's good.
Bobby's had enough of Jackie's minimalist lifestyle.
It is almost like they have their own little sacrifices going on in their own house. They're kind of depriving themselves of some of the little joys in life.
And she decides to confront Harold about his lack of say in the household.
Coming from my experience, I give him more respect when it's not always yes. I don't think it's fair for one person to be in control for the other person or themselves, because being in control all the time would be horrible. Is that okay with you? Knowing you back down every time?
I don't back down every time.
So there's
I
some
can't,
things you
but then
stand
again,
on?
I can't think of the times I've said no.
Right. Do you think you miss a lot of time with Morgan?
Oh, yes.
Have you ever thought about cutting back at work, or is that something that you can't do, or?
I could probably cut back at work, but my problem is checking up on people, making sure they get their job done.
I bet she'd like to see more of you.
Oh, I know she'd like to see more of me.
Coming up, the rules change as the wives take control.
God made animals for us to eat.